Hey, what's up guys? Dan here. Today we're just going to fire up some product research. I'm going to show you guys exactly how I find products that make me $10,000 a month in my Amazon FBA business. So today I just decided to do some product research, and hopefully you guys get some value out of this. I'm going to show you exactly how I think of product ideas, how I find these products, and what I do, basically how my mind works that way. So let's go ahead and get started. So you're going to need Jungle Scout. There's a lot of different tools out there. I've personally always used Jungle Scout. Honestly, it's the best. I've seen, not only for me has it gotten all the results in my Amazon business, it's gotten me up to multiple six figures a year. It's gotten, thousands and thousands of other Amazon sellers to multiple six figures a year as well, and to seven figures a year. So I want to promote something that I don't know. So that's why, if you guys want to use what I use, Jungle Scout. The link for Jungle Scout is in the description below. You guys are going to need the Jungle Scout web app right here. That's where we're going to start. And you guys are also going to need something called the Jungle Scout Chrome extension. So those two things, and you're pretty much all set. So, and if for those of you asking what plan you should choose, personally, what I do for the web, I just buy 1 month, and then as soon as I find a product, I just cancel it. And whenever I'm doing product research, I just re-sign up. So I just re-signed up, and it should be like $29 to $39 a month. And then for the Chrome extension, that is a one-time fee. You get that for life. And for the Chrome extension, I actually got the Pro. So if I pull it up here, you won't really see. But basically, there's a thing called the Opportunity Score, which we'll talk about later. But it just helps a lot. So you can get the Lite or the Pro, whichever one it works. So anyway, let's get started. So just go ahead and pull up the Jungle Scout web app right here. And for the categories, these are the categories that we are going to use today. Baby, beauty, and personal care. By the way, beauty is no longer a gated category, so you guys can easily sell in there. There's a ton of great opportunities in every single one of these categories. So baby, beauty, and personal care, health and household, home and kitchen, home improvement, office products, patio, lawn and garden, pet supplies, sports and outdoors, tools and home improvement is good as well. Some of the ones that you can sell in, but I'm leaving them off: toys and games, industrial and scientific. I don't really like those categories because they're, toys and games is usually way too competitive, and industrial and scientific, you can find some cool stuff in there, but a lot of the times there's just so much, there's so much garbage that you have to, sift through to actually find the good stuff. So these categories are the best ones in my opinion, but you can definitely do those as well. So for the price, this is a little bit too low, but today we're going to do, let's do 14, we'll do 1464, okay? And as you can see, I'm kind of using random numbers here at the end here. Like, I'm not putting like a whole 15, I'm not putting whole numbers, and that's because everybody on Amazon is searching 15 to 30 or 15 to 20 or 15 to 25. Everybody's using whole numbers, and this allows you, this is what I've always done, it allows you to stand out. It allows you to find products that nobody else is finding. So we're going to go ahead and do 1464 to 2064 right there. So of course it's not going to show us products above $20. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to start with this price range. We're going to see what's available there, and then we're going to keep going. We're going to make a search with maybe a higher price again, because you can just go 14 to 20 and then 20 to 26 or whatever. So you don't have a ton of search results to go through. For the revenue, I kind of want to go higher on the revenue today, so we'll do 27,882, maximum 44. Okay. And then for the reviews, we're going to go ahead and do, let's do 283. Why not? For the weight, we'll keep that under 1.72 because, or else it's too expensive to ship from China, and that's what we're doing. We're shipping from China. So let's go ahead and hit search. And by the way, up here I have Amazon selected, fulfilled by Amazon selected, and fulfilled by merchant selected. So let's go ahead and see what we can pull up today. All right, so we've got 569 results. That's a pretty good amount of results there. So let's go ahead and see what we got here. Baby bandana, drool bibs, of course, the classic. A lot of these products, just because I have so much experience on Amazon, it's been a while. I keep seeing the same products over and over again. Like drool bibs, I already know they're too competitive. But certainly, if we wanted to open them up, if you wanted to see kind of like other baby stuff that's related, by opening it up and looking at the bottom there, which is a cool technique that is very useful, we can find some good stuff. So we got a watch repair kit. See, with something like this, right away, there's a ton of things that can go wrong with this because it has 112 pieces, right? It's obviously a very intricate, watch repair kit. Like it's complex, it's got a lot of pieces, and basically in transit from China to the States or wherever you're selling on Amazon, a lot of them can get lost. Maybe the customer gets it's 108 pieces, so right away that's scrapped. Okay, so for example, this weekly planner right here, right away scrapped because, obviously people buy weekly planners at the beginning of the year, right? It's early January. That's when everybody buys the planner for the year because, everybody's New Year's resolution. Everybody wants to have a planner for the year, obviously. So nobody, if you invest right now, it's going to take the supplier 3 to 4 weeks to actually make this planner. And then by the time it gets in, it's February. Nobody's going to buy it anymore because it's already too late, right? So I wouldn't recommend that. So I'm not only looking at these products, thinking of like, I might do them. I'm actually looking at these products for ideas for niches, like what kind of niches I can go into, and I'll show you exactly what I mean by that. I'm also looking to, for example, like right here, we'll open this one. I know that this product is way too competitive, and I think it's restricted as a medical device or something like that on Amazon. But by clicking on it, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do, we could find some related products that could be very, very good. Okay, we got some kind of heat cap. Got a dog nail grinder. So basically whatever looks good, just right click and open up as a new tab. So, and then after that, that will give you time to actually look over every single one. Entrenching tool shovel. So this is a pro tip right here. If you see a brand like all caps, that's for sure a Chinese seller. And Chinese sellers, they're really bad at marketing, they're really bad at branding, and they're usually not very good at the English language, obviously. So that gives you the opportunity as an Amazon seller to come in and brand it way better, have a better logo, have better bullet points, have a better description, basically just make it much more appealing to, for example, the American market, right? Because, Chinlin, like what is that? It just sounds like a Chinese brand, right? Like, nobody wants to say, oh yeah, I bought a tool shovel. Oh yeah, what brand? Chinlin, right? I mean, it doesn't really sound that good. So we've got some kind of ankle socks for ankle support. By the way, great niche, like the elderly, anything like that. Of course, like when you're also looking for products, you got to think of, is this thing actually useful? Does it solve somebody's problem? And there's a big target market, for example, for the elderly. So, creating a brand there would be great. All right, so we'll keep going down here. So right here, this is the most general, this is the most basic method of finding products. It works, but with the insight that you get from this video, of course, for example, like I'm gonna open this product, instead of, just looking at the product that we saw in that web, instead of just looking at that, we can actually scroll down, we can go on the guy's store, we can see what other products they're selling, and that's where the Chrome extension comes in, which I'm gonna show you how to use that. So yeah, so as you can see, a ton of the same thing. When you see a product that has a ton of the same thing, really no differentiation, everybody's selling for the same price, not a lot of reviews, everybody's just trying to compete for the same stuff, and it's just tough. I bet you they're still making money because babies are a great niche as well. But if we keep going here, also, you want to avoid things with a ton of variations. So right off the bat, I know I'm not going to do this graduated compression sock because even though it looks cool, I think it's for I don't know what millimeter, HG, I think maybe pressure, but it obviously has a ton of variations. And the thing is, when you're investing into a product on Amazon, you don't want to have to buy 500 pieces of this color, 500 pieces of this color. You want to kind of stick to one color, one variation, because if you actually invest into a lot of them, let's say one sells well and then the rest of them don't really sell that well, it'll be very tough because everybody only wants, one of your variations, and then you've got a ton in stock, but just not the color that people want. So I wouldn't recommend things with a lot, like clothes and stuff with a lot of variations. And if you're gonna do that, just sell the highest selling one. So sell the highest selling color. Then at least you're sure that there is a demand for it. And if it's not selling, then you know that you're maybe really bad at making a listing, maybe really bad at branding things. So then it becomes not a problem of demand. We've got some kind of hot sweat vest. That seems cool. And as you can see, brand Simkiz, like what is that? That's just some, it sounds like gibberish. If there's a brand and it sounds like gibberish, it probably is, just an attempt, a pathetic attempt at, just calling something, throwing it up on Amazon and making a quick buck, right? So that's what I'm trying to teach you guys to do, not to, rely on the quick buck, not to rely on the get rich quick. Because Amazon is a legitimate business. Like you're actually creating a legitimate business. Amazon, it's not Amazon that's the business, it's your brand that's going to be your business, right? That will, ultimately change your life if you do things correctly and if you follow and watch these videos, of course. Amazon is just the avenue that you're using, which is very smart to use it because it's the #1 e-commerce site in the world. It's just the avenue that your business is using to, sell, reach out to your target market. So, it's nothing like a get rich quick or anything like that, but a lot of people treat it like a get rich quick. And the beauty about that is that if you don't treat it like a get rich quick, you right off the bat, you separate yourself from like 80% of people or 90% of Amazon sellers. Resistance band set, as you can see, when Feng, so, making a $32,700 a month, like, you know what I mean? It gets, it's a joke. Like, when Feng is making $32,700 a month. So, as you can see, obviously, huge opportunity. And ever since I started selling on Amazon, I don't know if you guys are new to this channel. I started so it's January. I started in March 2017. My life was completely different. I was working a corporate job. I was stuck in cold Canada, in cold Toronto, Ontario, Canada. And my life, literally at 21 years old, now I'm at 7 figures a year, multiple 6 figures a year from my Amazon business. Obviously, I got this YouTube channel and everything else, but my life just completely changed. And that's because I believed, I can see people are making money. I can see that Wen Feng is making money. I can see it, right? So there's no reason, if Wen Feng is making money, there's no, Wen Feng isn't inherently better than me. There's no reason, there's nobody saying Wen Feng is worthy of making $30,000 a month and you are, I'm not. Nobody's saying that, right? So what I mean by that is, my life completely changed. It's been, I guess, 10 months now, and I was broke, in debt, college debt in college, working a 9 to 5. And my life just completely changed, and I'm so grateful. And I wanna inspire you guys. The same exact thing. You guys can do the same thing. It doesn't matter what your age is. It's just the beauty of the internet. I'm doing this from my computer. And I bet you, Wen Feng, everybody else, they're obviously doing it from the computer. They're not. You never see the stock. You never see your product. I've never seen a lot of my products ever, just because you get your Chinese supplier to ship it directly to Amazon. That's how it works. If you don't really know how Amazon FBA works, or if you're kind of confused, I've got a ton of videos on this channel talking about it, so you guys can check that out. But this is just one of the many ways of making money online nowadays, and I'm just happy that I can reach out to you guys, and I have this audience here, and I'm waking people up, because if you're stuck right now, in a miserable life, maybe a life that you didn't choose or that you kind of didn't see coming, there's no reason you have to be stuck next year. There's no reason you have to be stuck in 6 months if you just take the action now and if you believe in yourself, all right? So that was my little pep talk. But anyway, let's get back to the product research. We don't even have a lot of search results to look over, but it's a beautiful day outside today. It's just incredible for January. I mean, I'm in Arizona. I moved down to Arizona. It's like 78 right now. It's beautiful. It's like 26 or 25 Celsius or something like that. Yeah, so it's just, grateful. But anyway, let's keep going here. All right, so and then if you see a product like this and there's a ton of it just repeating, by the way, you can just put that in at the top here. So there was like some kind of Tesla clothing, so you can just put that in here. So write Tesla, and then you can redo the search. It will take all of that stuff out. So anyway, we don't really find that much good stuff here. So we're gonna actually increase the, we're gonna change the search filters a little bit. I'm gonna make them a little bit better maybe, or just different, not better. So 16, we'll do 1632 all the way to price, 20, 27, 32. Why not? Let's do that. Okay, and then for the revenue, we're going to decrease that a little bit. 16, 223, and then we're going to do that all the way up to 34, and this should show us a ton of stuff. So 34, 334 reviews. A lot of Amazon, I guess, gurus or whatever, they tell people that you can't compete with anybody, above 50 reviews, and you for sure can. I've done that so many times, and I'm just telling you, it all comes down to if your product is good, if your listing is amazing, if you've got incredible PPC campaigns, if you know what you're doing, and if you actually put in an effort. Okay, so you can do it. You can do it. Okay, even I've personally came into niches and I've competed with guys with 1,000 reviews. So don't be afraid. There's a ton of opportunity, especially, and we're on the American website, but all this stuff applies to Canada, Germany, everything else. They're less competitive. They've got a lot less demand as well, of course, but you can still make money. You can still make 6 figures a year and have an amazing life and a comfortable life just as easily, on any other marketplace. So let's go ahead and hit search here. All right, so right away we've got 5,600 search results. Okay, so we've got some kind of coin envelope. We'll pull that up here. By the way, you want to stay away from anything like supplements, like colloidal silver, anything that's like, even chews for dogs, anything that goes into someone's mouth, stay away from that stuff. because that stuff involves a lot of customs issues and you have to get FDA approval and things like that. So just don't do it. I wouldn't recommend it. Keep things simple. All right, so we've got some kind of eye set. This actually looks like a great product. I've seen this before, and we're actually going to look at it. So we've got a bunch open right now. So we're going to go actually one by one, and then we'll end the video there. But one by one, we're going to analyze the products. We're going to see what other opportunities we can kind of squeeze in there. Maybe we can, there's some similar products there. So here, we'll find a couple more here. Like King Long Lin, that's clearly a Chinese, seller there. But this is seasonal for sure. Like it's a neck warmer, right? So this is seasonal, still making a killing. But for things like these, winter is long, so people are going to need neck warmers obviously until the end of winter, like April. I think I'm from Canada. That's when winter ends there. So, yeah, you got to watch out for things like that as well. So never sell any kind of adult toys. Amazon puts you in a special category, and basically when people search for them for your product, they have to enable that category, and most people don't enable it because they don't know that category exists, so they never get any sales. So I would not recommend that category. And for example, like a blood glucose test strip, that's just way too sketchy. Like anything with blood, transdermal, whatever, it's just so sketchy. Don't sell that stuff. Right? You want to keep things simple. There's just so much opportunity. You don't have to go into selling some kind of blood transfusion kit, right? You don't have to do that stuff. So I don't really see, much else that's decent here. We've got some lumbar lower back belt. Wait, what's that? I just saw something cool there. I think we missed it. Oh, right there. Dog puppy toys 12-pack. So someone was innovative enough to create a 12-pack of dog puppy. So I think that's enough products for now. We're going to go ahead and go through them one by one. So, like I said, we'll start with this one. So this one's too competitive. I already know. What you would do, by the way, to see if it's competitive, what you would do is you would actually go over here, all departments, and you would type in the main keywords for this product. So basically, what if I was the customer, what would I be searching to find this product? So obviously, I would be searching, baby, bandana, drool bibs, right? What you do is you hit search, and then you pull up the Jungle Scout Chrome extension. That's the one that I talked about. Not the one that you get for 1 month. It's the one that you get for life. So what it does basically, it shows you how much this listing is making. You can pull it up on a listing. You can pull it up on the keywords that I just talked about when you hit search. So it shows you basically how competitive a niche is, and I'll show you exactly how to do that as well. So this one's making $27,000 or $28,000 a month with 91 reviews. By the way, you might ask, why is this different than the revenue in the web? And that's because they're updated at different times. The web is a giant database of every single product on Amazon, and that thing is updated once a day. But this is not, it's basically 24/7, and it goes based off of the bestsellers rank, this thing. So the closer this is to 1, the more it's making. So it kind of knows, and it kind of guesses how much the product is making. So, for this one, it's too competitive, I already know. So I would just go on the storefront here. There you go. I would hit and a premium storefront. And then basically, if they've got, the logic here is if they've got one product that's selling incredibly well, then they've probably got a lot more. So I'm going to pull up Jungle Scout, the Chrome extension here. And you can pull it up on a storefront as well, by the way. Super useful. So this thing is essential. I think I bought this thing back when I first started, and I couldn't do any Amazon stuff without it. So I don't know how people would even consider doing Amazon without a product research tool like this. Okay, so what the premise here is, we're trying to find a product that has high revenue, low reviews. So like right here, like $6,000 a month, that's still a good amount of money. Let's say it's a 50% profit margin. So typical profit margins on Amazon are 50%. 60% is kind of uncommon, but I would say half. So just divide it by half. This one is making about $3,000 a month. That's like almost a full-time income. That's literally a full-time income, just from Amazon FBA, just from this one pacifier clip or whatever it is. The price point is too low, though. I would not do it because there's just not enough room for profit after the Amazon fees, everything like that. So let's see what else we've got. We've got some kind of cotton diaper. Yeah, that one doesn't make any money. So that's just one way, okay, but we'll pass on that. Let's see the next product. So we've got, the posture corrector. This one, like I said, it could be a medical device. So what you would do is you would scroll down and we would look at similar products here. So we've got some kind of pest repeller. Let's go ahead and see the pest repeller. Got some kind of sleep mask, a bamboo cutlery tray. So right here, there's a lot of gold in this section. You'd be surprised. I bet you the pest repeller is a great product. So if we search up the pest repeller, and I don't even know if that thing is in season because, obviously it's winter. So if we pull up Chrome extension, the Chrome extension on the pest repeller, we can kind of see how much he's making. All right, so this pest repeller isn't making any money. 1,000 a month divided by 2, that's $500 a month. So not making any money. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in pest repeller in my search bar on Amazon. But what we're going to do is I'm going to type in pest repeller in the search bar here, and I'm going to see if there's if it's actually a good product, because maybe this one's not making any money, but maybe there's other ones that are. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up Jungle Scout. So see, this is how you do it on keywords, by the way. So you just type in the keywords on Amazon, you pull up the Chrome extension up there. Yeah. So you pull up the Chrome extension, and then we basically just let it load. All right, so I think I just found a great product right here. And this is exactly why I think, by the way, this is a great product. So right here, right off the bat, we're looking at the reviews. Right here, we're looking at the reviews. And as you can see, by the way, sometimes it glitches out and it shows like the products, double. But sometimes it does that. Don't worry about that. By the way, this is the opportunity score from the Pro. You can't always trust it because right now it's showing us a 3 out of 10. But I'm going to explain to you why this product actually could be good, and for sure why we can make $10,000 a month easily from this product. I'll explain exactly why. But sometimes this thing is accurate and it does help. The closer it is to 10, basically, the better it thinks the product is. Like I said, it's not super accurate. Right here, right off the bat, there's only one seller with thousands of reviews, 2,639. That's a ton of reviews, right? There's only one though, and on Amazon USA, it's very uncommon. And on Amazon USA, this is the guideline that I go with. If you find a niche and you're thinking of doing a product, and if it has one seller with thousands of reviews, but the rest have maybe 100 or 200, it's fine. But the rest maybe have 100 or 200, 11, right? So this one right here, 11 reviews making 64,000. By the way, there's a couple things here as well I'm going to talk about. $35.99. Look at the price, $35.99. When you're seeing this insane revenue, Jungle Scout tends to kind of inflate the revenue a little bit when the price is high, because think about it, right? To make 64,000 a month, you only have to sell 1,800 of these pest control things at $36. It's a high price, right? So yeah, just keep that in mind. But he's still making killer money. It just might not be 64,000. I think more closer to like 50. But basically, the reason why you're not gonna, you don't always trust this right now is because yes, there's one seller. Okay, so I don't know, everything just moved around. But you saw there was one seller with thousands of reviews. The rest of them don't have that many. Okay, and we're gonna click on the one that is making, even like right here, 15,000 a month revenue with 13 reviews. Right? So we're going to click on him and we're going to see what he's doing. We're going to copy his strategy, but we're going to brand it better. So we're just going to copy, we're going to find the exact same design, but we're going to source the exact same design, and we're just going to copy the strategy, but we're going to come at it with a better brand. That's how you win on Amazon. You actually build a brand. So I can't find the other guy with 60,000 with 11 reviews right now, but you guys just saw it. But basically, we're going to go ahead and we're going to look at what he's doing. Okay, so he's selling a 2-pack. For some reason, the reviews are low. So basically, there's another chance there. You can read the reviews. You can see why. Why are people pissed off? Why are people upset? And just fix it. And also, if there's bad reviews, like this makes me think that this actual, don't source this design on Alibaba, on the Chinese supplier website, because it could be bad, low quality. So, maybe look at a couple other designs. But yeah, just, basically in entrepreneurship, just copy it. So copy a good design right here. So this one, 96 reviews. If we pull up Jungle Scout, we can see. Just copy what they're doing. Copy maybe if they got an ebook, throw in your own ebook in there. Copy the strategy, but put your own little twist on it, and your twist is going to be by actually creating your own brand. Okay. So, and what I mean by that, you're just going to release this first product, and maybe you'll release other things that are applicable to pest control, to this thing. That your target market that your customers might also want to buy later. So, maybe the first thing could be a pest repeller control, maybe some gardening tools, I guess, because people buy this in the summer. I don't know why everyone's buying this in the winter, honestly, but this is just off the top of my head. But yeah, so this product is good. This product is good. And this product is good. Not a lot of reviews, only a couple with a couple hundred, only one with thousands of reviews, as you can see. So don't always trust that opportunity score. If you guys don't know, by the way, how to source, like how to find suppliers, anything like that, I've got a ton of videos on this channel showing you guys how to do all that stuff. There's just so much golden content on here. And if you're like, screw that, I don't want to like watch any of that, I just want it fast, like I want to start making money quick, I would recommend you take the Amazon Freedom course. It's literally like everything you need to know. First of all, it's the best course out there because it has 90 videos. I would recommend you take the Amazon Freedom course. I would recommend you take the Amazon Freedom course. The link for that is in the description below. It's my course that I made, and plus you get me as a mentor for a limited time, and it will be closing soon because I'm getting a lot of students every single day, and I want to make sure that everybody gets mentorship. And that course will show you like everything you need to know, everything, taxes, how to set up, you get your business license, everything. To get to 6 and 7 figures a year on Amazon, build out your brand, and literally change your life. So the link for that is in the description below. But anyway, let's keep going. That was that example for the pest control thing. So, okay, so we've got some kind of snore stopper here. So if we just open up the snore stopper, we'll take a look at that thing. And then let's see what else we've got here. Okay, so deep conditioning heat cap. Let's pull this one up. So let's pull up the Chrome extension for this. All right, so right off the bat, $38,000 a month. That's, by the way, that's multiple six figures right there, just from this one product. 258 reviews. So that passes the good product test, and now we are going to actually look at the niche, exactly like I showed you guys before. Go up to the Amazon search bar, and then, type in the main keywords. So I guess it's, deep conditioning heat cap, right? And there are actually ways of figuring out like how many people are actually searching this, per month. There's a ton of different ways to gauge whether your product is actually going to sell, whether your product is actually going to sell, how many searches it literally gets per month, all this stuff. And there's videos that show that on this channel, I think, but it's certainly in the Amazon Freedom course. It's in there. So okay, let's pull up the Jungle Scout Chrome extension. All right, so I just found another amazing product, I think. Yeah, this looks like a great product. So as you can see, nobody in the thousands of reviews range. Great revenue, 200 reviews, 100 reviews, 7 out of 10 right off the bat here. So, I don't know why it takes people weeks to find a product, by the way. I'm not doing these products. So anybody who wants to do this product, like this one in particular as well, I'm sure that anybody who does this product is going to make way more than the title of this video, than $10,000 a month. They're going to make probably $20,000. Especially if you watch the other videos on this channel, and if you get in the course that as well, you'll learn how to make an amazing listing. You learn basically how to destroy these guys here. So as you can see, this one right here, deep conditioning heat cap. So as you can see, 7 out of 10. So in this case, it's accurate. It is a great product. And what I would do, this is a strategy that I would use. I would just go find the supplier with this exact same design. And I would come in, and instead of branding it, actually it's a decent brand, Tifara Beauty, I would create a better sounding brand name. I would put a logo on the cap, I think, but then again, you don't know what your target audience wants, so maybe it might not be best. But I would just have better pictures, a great listing, things like that. And 100% you'll capture at least half of the market. You'll get at least half of those sales there. So, yeah. So anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this product research video. A ton of great product ideas in this video. And, hopefully you guys got something out of the way that I think whether a product is good or not, whether I should invest into it or not, and how to turn, if I see a product that's bad or too competitive, how I can find good products just by going one step further. All right. So anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, subscribe to the channel if you guys are into passive income, living your dreams, just maximizing your life and quitting the 9-to-5 forever and just living out your dreams, traveling, doing whatever you want, spending time with your family, all that good stuff. Subscribe, leave a comment. I'm always on social media, Snapchat and Instagram. The links for those are in the description below. Answer all my messages, so if you guys want to reach out as well. And if you guys are interested in the Amazon Freedom course, complete step-by-step blueprint to 6 and 7 figures a year, it will close soon, but for now it's open. The link for that is in the description below. So anyway, guys, once again, thanks for watching. Hope you guys have an amazing day. See ya.